Alright, before we get started, I just have to say, I'm going to be moving, I have to like throwing my arms here every few paragraphs or whatever, because these lights will shut off if I do not show any movement here. So just kind of bear with me. I'll get started now. Hi, my name is Cody Tabor, and today I will be giving a cross-cultural presentation on Puerto Rican activities. I'm going to ask you a question. Do you think the Puerto Rican culture has different sports than the U.S. does? Now, Puerto Rico has every sport the U.S. does, but they have one particular famous sport that we don't allow in the U.S. anymore. This sport is known as cockfighting. According to vagrantsoftheworld.com, believe it or not, cockfighting in Puerto Rico has a net worth of $330 million. That's pretty insane. Everyone and anyone can attend or also participate in this exotic sport known as cockfighting. In today's presentation, I will have hopefully gave you a good idea of what Puerto Ricans do for activities. To start off, I would like to give you a brief summary of cockfighting and why Puerto Ricans do it. Cockfighting has been around since the 16th century. Documented practices date back to the 18th century. According to vagrantsoftheworld.com, cockfighting is the oldest sport in Puerto Rico history. Cockfighting is most interestingly considered a national sport. Louisiana was actually the last state in the U.S. to allow cockfighting, but was then made illegal in 2008. I'm just guessing it was because of cockfighters and how they let the birds suffer untreated injuries, or also they just throw the birds away like trash after they're done fighting, because they're so injured or possibly dead. But anyways, besides from being cruel, cockfighting goes hand in hand with gambling, drug dealing, illegal gun sales, and sometimes, worst case scenario, even murder. Currently, there are over 100 cockpits in Puerto Rico. Now, they are all used for state, national, and local usage. Excuse me, national, state, and also local usage. Cockfighting is known as the gentleman's sport, and it is not rare to see women at cockfights. But if women are spotted, they are usually very rich, and they are also treated with very high respect. And also, they get into the fights for free. Now, I'm going to list some other activities used by both the men and the women. Cruises. Going on cruises on coasts such as the San Juan Snorkel and Picnic Cruise or the Catarina Sail Chapters is also another well-known cruise. Dancing. Who doesn't like dancing? Music and dancing is a very popular activity for both the men and the women in this culture. Women tend to like dancing and music a lot more, but tell me which culture isn't that way. The most popular dances are the salsa, the cha-cha, and of course the bamba. Now, I personally do not know how to do any of those dances, but I have seen them on TV with Dancing with the Stars, and they look pretty freaking amazing. Another activity, beach time, such as visiting the San Juan Beach or the old San Juan Beach, and also a few other popular beaches, because you gotta soak up that sun. Now that I have listed a few other activities between both the men and the women, I am now going to talk a little bit about the gender roles. Women. Women tend to be more home tending. Women are also an economic producer outside of the homes. Women are also expected to do double duty, and what I mean by that is taking care of the workplace and also the household labor. Now on to the men. Men are expected to fulfill the workplace. Usually the men's authority is invoked and appealed to. For the men, the marriage completes adulthood, which is pretty interesting. Now I will give you a few similarities between both the men and the women. They both need to maintain double salary households, which means both having an income. Both are active in public life, such as writers, activists, politicians, and of course professionals in any career path that they choose. Family life is also a core cultural value Now that you know about some of the gender roles, I'll finish this thing up. After talking about a few activities within the Puerto Rican culture, you now know activities among the men and the women of the culture. Some people who may dance or perhaps travel a lot may think of the Puerto Rican culture, or also next time you see a chicken farm, you'll think of cockfighting in Puerto Rico or other different cultures. Or maybe even perhaps eating an egg, you'll think of the exotic sport. Next time you're thinking about going on vacation, take a cruise into consideration. Nothing wrong with beach time and enjoying the beautiful weather. Thank you very much for watching my presentation. Have a nice day.